So my sister Lori, same thing, starting to show her the possibility, but we're not done with the possibility. In North Dakota, Mariah Prusher, who you heard from today, has been working with a very special lady. And this lady has struggled with weight her whole life. And since January, she's dropped 130 pounds. And she's making a stand for herself. So I want everyone to please stand up. She flew all the way from North Dakota, just got in today. And give Angela the round of applause she deserves. Angela, please come out. Come on. So, I asked Angela, how inspiring is this? Let's give her a hug. Katie. So we asked Angela, we wanted her to share the one thing. Mariah, you talk good. Mariah, you talk
Take a deep breath, honey. You know, everybody loves public speaking, right? So, Angela actually worked for me as a personal trainer about 5 years ago or 6 years ago. And she had started off at 450 pounds, but when she started working for me, she was at 200 pounds. So she had lost that 250 pounds on her own. She came in with an entire marketing plan on how to target the severely obese and make a difference in their life. She worked for me probably 4 or 5 months. And during that time frame, she really had to connect with the emotional piece. We talk about the physical appearance. That's great, you guys, but if you don't touch base with the emotional, it goes back to that roller coaster ride. And Angela and I ended up parting ways just because of the fact that, again, the connecting piece. And 4 years later, she contacted me and she goes, Mariah, can I do the extreme weight loss challenge? Do you think I'll be able to do it? And I said, of course you can. This is all via text because communication has changed. And she goes, well, I put on a lot of weight. And I was like, how much weight have you put back on? She goes, a lot. At that point, I picked up the phone and I said, Angela, talk to me. How much weight have you put back on? And she had put on all of the weight that she had lost. And since then, last year was a transitional year. She's been through a lot of different hardships that she'll share with you. And it just goes to show when you set your mind to something that anything is possible. And since January, like Mark had said, this year, she's lost 130 pounds. And I am so, so proud of you, Angela. And your journey.
Mariah, well, let's give Mariah a hand for being the leader here. So Angela, with everyone here, share with us, you okay? Okay, share the one thing. Give us the one thing that has changed in your life since you've lost the weight again.
My one thing has been my self-worth and the love for myself, and I know it's more than one, but mainly being able to see myself the way God has seen me and letting go of everything that was running from me. And just moving forward, I'm so thankful to you, but most of all, I'm thankful to God, because without any of it, I wouldn't have her in my life, I wouldn't have you, I wouldn't have the plan. I thank you so much for bringing me here. You have no idea. The hardships I've been in, from financial to poverty, homelessness, being raped, just all those things that when you grow up, for one, I grew up extremely alone, weight's been the issue, and so you develop addictions, and after I lost the weight, they just cycled to something else, and so being able to overcome, and this plan has literally saved my life. Thank you.
Let's give it a round. Hold on. This is the community we're in. Mariah called Katie Larson, who we know, leader in North America, and Katie said she wanted to fly out Angela to the convention. So I love what Montavi stands for. I love our community. So the question I ask you, one more question, because Stephen Griffin talked about service. How can we be service to you these next 2 days? What can we do to just keep inspiring you? What would you like from us?
I already think you've taken care of it.
So why don't we do this? Every single person in this room, sometime over these next 2 days, needs to give Angela a hug. And tell her how proud you are. Can we do that? Okay, everyone stays ready. So we have a little